Hi, Collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? How y'all doing this evening? How's everybody doing? Okay, let me get this reading up. How's my booze doing? Hey, booze. Hey, Cindy and Looney Tunes. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, baby. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started with the Modern Witch Tarot, the Eclipse Oracle, and the Mirror Next Money Deck Volume 2. Okay, so that's what I have for us tonight. Let's get into it, but let's not waste no more time. Let's jump right in. What's up, a little victual? Okay. And Bethany, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're going to start off with prayer and we're going to jump right in. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit? So shall it be forever and always. Ashe. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for us today. Today, we are almost out of Mercury retrograde. I think somebody had said it ends on the 24th. And I can't wait. Cannot wait. Please go ahead and double tap your screen. Let's hit the like button. Let's go ahead and get on. If you're in here, go ahead and hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. Double tap right by my face. Or you can hit the three dots in the right corner. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for us this evening. Okay, Holy Spirit, what is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? By what do you got for us? What's up, Psychic Flux? How you doing? Grateful, that's right. Devil in reverse. Hangman is in reverse. Emperor is in the upright. Three of Wands is in the upright. High Priestess is in reverse. You let go of something that was holding you bound, something that kept you in the dark with the devil here. The devil actually came in reverse. I'm just showing you how the picture looks in the upright. You freed yourself from a toxic situation, something that kept you bound. It could have been addictions. It could have been gambling. It could have been a sexual relationship that was, it definitely was pulling on your heartstrings. But whatever it is, even if it was a toxic relationship, you freed yourself. You got out of something that was very hard to get out of. Even though on the devil card, you could take the chains off. You have, see how loosely they are around you, so you can come out of this anytime you want to. So somebody decided, well, the time is now. And so they decided that they were going to free themselves from the devil. The time is now. The chains are on me loosely. There's nothing that's keeping me here. The only thing that I need to do is change what I focus on. Notice how the chain is loose around both of their necks, but their focus is on the devil. So if you take your eye off of this and put it on something else, then that makes it a little bit easier to change your focus. So somebody changed their focus with the Hanged Man in reverse. What they decided to do is that maybe they needed to take life a little bit more seriously, right? How you doing, Josu, Aaron, and Vanessa Ford? Welcome to the channel. And Bethany Elliott. Okay, so here it is. Somebody decided I need to change my focus. Hangman is in reverse. Somebody got the idea that they need to look somewhere else. What do they need to look at? Maybe I need to level up. Stop playing. I can come out of this anytime I want to. What am I gaining from being in the dark? Nothing. What am I gaining but personal enjoyment? Personal enjoyment. It's fun sometimes for people to be high. It's fun to get drunk. It's fun to party. It's fun to lay up and have sex all day. It's fun to gamble. But what are you gaining? Nothing. A lot of times it keeps you stuck. Somebody got the bright idea. It's time to get unstuck. It's time to get focused. Why not become a boss? I got all this damn free time. Why not do something better with my time? So somebody decided to level up and become an emperor. When they got in an emperor mode, it was like, let me focus on my business. So somebody decided, you know what, why don't I just go for the bag with the emperor in the upright? See how she has on this red suit. Somebody decided to start focusing on making money, and they bossed up. They took control over their life. Now, all this bossing up and doing all this control has led to, apparently, there must be some real big ships coming in. Because now you're in the Three of Wands. This person has been maintaining and holding on to being a boss for quite some time. And the only thing they're doing is waiting on ships to come in. So whoever this is, they bossed up, leveled up, they played the game very strategically, and now it's like they're solid. They are solid with how they gain control over a situation, and now it's looking like they're waiting on an even bigger ship to come in. High Priestess is in reverse. They're not trying to... Something though here with this High Priestess, I got two things in my head. I just heard somebody wants you to spill your secrets. Somebody may want you to spill your secrets on how you went from being caught by the devil to now you done leveled up to become an emperor. So, because the High Priestess is somebody with secrets. Well, maybe somebody wants you to talk, or maybe somebody wants to talk to you. We'll get there. Let's clarify. Let's move on. What's up, Chair Bear and Spiritual Warrior? Thank you, a little victual. Let's talk about the devil in reverse. I'm good, baby. How you doing? What's up, Helen? Devil in reverse. Please clarify the devil in... I know I seen it. There it is. I'm like, I know I seen it flip. Eight of Pentacles is in the upright. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Somebody went straight for the bag. I know what I be talking about. Ooh, caught it off of one card. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's how I know we right here. We are right here. Somebody decided it's time for me to free myself from the devil. I hold the sword. And if I want to, if God gives me exactly what I need, I can have victory and success over trials and tribulations. Somebody had to look at the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is you can be your own problem. You can be your own devil. Somebody decided to look at their behaviors, their actions. What are they doing to put themselves in this position? So with the Ace of Swords, this is somebody who took control over their story. They own their shit. And boy, did they own their shit. Look at what they did. Here with this Ace of Swords, somebody decided to cut themselves away from the devil. And I'm talking about they went hard for the bag. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody has been putting in the work. They freed themselves. They got focused. Notice that she's not outside. She's not out here having a good time. The party was over and it was time to get to work. Somebody went into the room, shut the door, got focused, and started working, building nothing but pentacles. And look at them now out here with the Nine of Pentacles. And listen, I'm going to be honest with you. This Ace of Swords, one of the things I like about the Ace of Swords is that this is coming from the divine. So this is like the divine giving you a brand new idea. See, thoughts become things, right? And the sword has to do with the mind. So here it is. This was like the divine came in and gave you a better idea. Instead of laying up all day, why don't you, instead of laying up all day, why don't you go ahead and get yourself free? You're not doing anything. What are you gaining? So it was like the divine put in a real new idea and said, you know what you need to do? You know what you need to do? You need to get yourself together and pull it together. And what do you need to pull together? What you're doing with your time. You're not doing anything. You're just playing around all day. Why don't you go ahead and get yourself focused? So somebody got the sword of truth and decided that they were going to get focused. They got enlightened. They was like, you know, I do got trials and tribulations. I'm not getting out of them by partying and getting high all day. If anything, you're avoiding your trials and your tribulations, right? Because a lot of times when people have problems, the first thing they want to do is forget about them. So what do? They start drinking, they start smoking, they start doing, avoiding the problem, right? But when God gives you the sword of truth, you got to start looking at it. The truth is, you can get out of this anytime you want to. You're avoiding the problem instead of doing something about the problem. So if there was trials and tribulations, somebody decided to do something about the problem. Eight of Pentacles. They got focused. They got to work. They decided right now is not the time to be with anybody. I need to focus on my stability. This is a girl wearing a red shirt. This is also somebody, well, listen, this almost looks orangish reds. Sacral and root chakra energy. Now, some people will say your money is affected by the sacral, but truth be told, it says root chakra has to do with stability. It's literally right there. Sacral has to do with your creativity. They go hand in hand. So when you sit up here and you play around all day, this is what you're letting go of: creative ideas, and you're letting go of using all that sexual energy to build nothing. Somebody took control of their creative ideas, got to work, and now those seeds are starting to have a huge harvest. And like I said, they didn't do it alone. The divine didn't just give you these creative ideas. The divine is sitting right on top of somebody's crown. So somebody has got like a coming directly from source. This is how you need to move. This is what you need to do. This is how you can get maximum growth. Let's talk about it. Let's move on to the Hangman. These bright ideas. Let's talk about these bright ideas. How you doing, Jasu? And what's up, Bit by Charlie? Yeah, I see. I'm juggling them. Okay, now that Charlie here, I probably won't do it. What's up, Hulette Moore? Welcome to the channel. I see we tag teaming the the trolleys. What's up, Shakira? How you doing? What's up, Mary Marcos and Miss Pitts? How you doing? Let's talk about the Hanged One. And for anybody who wants to know, Miss Pitts is Miss Starry Eye. Okay, let's talk about the Hanged One in reverse. So somebody had a bright idea to free themselves. So what did they free themselves? The devil. Let's talk about it. So what was going on? Somebody decided not only to free themselves with the Hangman in the upright, Seven of Pentacles upright, the Hierophant in the upright, Four of Swords is in the upright, Four of Cups. This is somebody who decided enough is enough is enough. Four of Cups is in reverse. When you're in the Four of Cups in the upright, this is you being closed off. Somebody said it's time for me to stop being closed off. I'm out here. I'm by myself. So even though it looks like somebody was in a partnership, they was really by themselves, because that means that somebody had already checked out. So if somebody has already checked out, that means that you are alone. So you might as well go ahead then put the final nail in the coffin. This was not the partnership that somebody thought it was. So it was like, let me get up and do something. I'm already out here by myself. Things with me and this person seems to be moving really, really slow, right? So since things were moving slow, somebody decided to free themselves. The bright idea was, why don't I just get up and do something? I ain't got to stay in no coffin. I don't have to stay in an unhappy situation. You know how sometimes, y'all, like when you go through something sometimes and you're unhappy. And I've told y'all, I don't know how y'all talk to yourselves, but like when I get unhappy, one of the first things I'll do is I'll ask myself, well, what do you need for you to feel whole? And I will literally like try to talk to myself in third person. Tasha, what do you need? What right now, if you had a magic wand, what would make this the most perfect situation for you? Well, I don't like how I feel. It would be better if I didn't have to carry this responsibility, or if this problem could go away. When you do stuff like that, a lot of times it's like you're stepping outside of the problem. Because sometimes when you're in a problem and you this close to it, you can't see. You can't see. But when you talk and you kind of step out of yourself, it's like now you're looking from a distance and okay. Now it's like you're allowing your higher self or that third eye or the most great divine talk to you. And so when you do that, now you can see how to get out of something. So that is that ding, 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 light bulb moment. Hence her head is lit up. Now instead of being hung up on the tree, meaning like I'm stuck here, now you see how to get free. So one of the things that somebody didn't like, I don't like being high all day. I'm not growing anything. Nothing good is happening from being high all day. So what do? Get up and do something about it. Go ahead and end a relationship or something that was not working for them. There was a partnership that really wasn't growing anyway. So this would have been like dead weight. What good came from this relationship? Did you pick up bad habits? Did you and this person just lay up and have sex all day? And if you weren't just laying up and having sex all day, were you the type who was just drinking or getting high? What were you doing that kept you preoccupied to where you were, where it was just like, if you just realized, oh, I'm not getting anything from this. So somebody realized that they were in a partnership that was not growing. And that's why they decided to get up and just go ahead, put the final nail in the coffin and move by themselves with the Four of Swords. And so when they decided to move by themselves, remember I just said somebody had the sword of truth. It was like the divine was showing them. Okay, I tell y'all all the time, people come into your life to do what? Two things. Either elevate you or keep you down. If they're not helping you to grow, then they're helping you to do what? Not go nowhere. Or they're keeping you stagnant, or they're pulling you down to their level. So if that's the case, and you got to remember, you have the sword of truth. So now God is illuminating for you what is really going on here. You got a partner, but what are you tied up to? What are you gaining from this person? Are they keeping your focus on being high all day? Like, what is it? What are you gaining? And so when you cut away the truth, you realize you weren't gaining nothing. So maybe you would be better off by yourself. If you free yourself, now you can focus. If you let go of the person who wants to lay up and drink all day, if you let go of the person who wants to get high all day, if you get rid of the person who just wants to lay up and have sex or go to the casino and gamble or do whatever, maybe now when you get by yourself, you can focus on getting some money. And so somebody gained control as the emperor. This is my life. I can take control of it anytime I want to. First thing I need to do is stop drinking and hanging out with you. So here it is. Somebody decided to pull back. So with the Empress, there they go, pulling back. What's up, Jerry? What's up, Queen Moore? Barbara, how you doing? Diana, Tina, welcome. How you doing? Hey, S. Ryan, how you doing? Zakiah, how you doing? Welcome. I see we got quite a few people acting a fool. It's early, too. What's up, Dr. J? What's up, baby? Let's talk about the Emperor. So you decided to boss up and pull the strings of your own life because you realized God was like, hey, you do realize you got more control over this. You ain't got to lay up and get high all day. You ain't got to be with somebody who keeps you down. You can separate yourself. This stuff, is it helping you grow? No. If anything, you realize now you're stagnant. You're focusing on being in the dark. So guess what? When you're in the dark, can you grow? No. Do you know what you're doing? No. So why don't you go ahead and step into the light? And now when you step into the light, now you're seeing that there's opportunities to be a boss. And so somebody decided to be the emperor. In other words, parent their damn self. You know, when you step into emperor energy, that means you got to take your heart out of it. You got to look at something from a logical point of view. It's almost like being in the King of Swords. You know, the emperor is all the kings in one anyway. So it's like you tapping into that King of Swords energy and you're looking at something from a different perspective. One, I can get focused on like the King of Swords. I can get focused on trying to elevate my craft, but I can also take my heart out of something and look at something from a logical point of view. Okay, so this is what somebody decided to do. What's up, K31 for life? How you doing? And so let's talk about the Emperor. Holy Spirit, can you please clarify the Emperor? Y'all are killing me. Please double tap your screen. If you're watching on a cell phone, if you double tap right in the center by my face, that will like the video, or you can hit the three dots in the top right corner of whatever device you're watching. If you're watching on TV, you still can like the video, please and thank you. Lovers is in reverse. Death is in reverse. Six of Swords is in reverse. Somebody realize it. Listen, let me just make sure. All three of these, did I pick these up right? Is all three supposed to be in reverse? Yep. Well, is that no? Upright for, are all three supposed to be in reverse? Upright for yes. Yes. Okay. So, yeah. Somebody feels like, listen, with the Six of Swords here in reverse in the Lover, somebody feel like they went back towards something. Did you go back to a partnership that you thought was going to be something and then it ended up not being nothing because it wasn't growing? It's like, listen, you know how sometimes you can want to go be with somebody and you think that, oh my God, your heart just longs for this person and you want this person back. And then when you get back with them, then you realize you ain't going nowhere. So this is not moving towards peace. This is going back and revisiting a problem. Maybe you had, you know how if you out of a problem long enough, you will romanticize something that is better than what it really was. Happens sometimes. Sometimes people will look at stuff as better than what it was. And so with the Six of Swords here in reverse and the Lovers here in reverse, okay, I don't know what is going on. Y'all do realize that this is a collective read. Take what resonates and leave what don't. This is not your personal reading. Okay? So take what resonates. And if I say something it didn't go for you, that's okay. It may resonate with somebody else. It might not be your part of the story. Okay? All right. So that being said, let's move on. What's up, Brittany? How you doing, sweetie? Okay. I don't like how you talking to me, Diana, so I'm going to excuse you personally. Goodbye. Thank you, Tina, for the 20 pounds, baby. I appreciate you. I don't like that. I don't like how you talking to me. I don't like it. I was peeping it earlier and something said you got to go. Not you, Zakaya. I don't like it. Zakaya, hold on a second, baby. I didn't mean to hit you. Y'all gotta watch how you talk to me. Because if I find it disrespectful, you out of here. I didn't mean to hit you, Zakaya. I'm doing excellent, Crystal. How you doing? Okay. If it's not your story, click off, baby. You ain't got to stay. Go find something else to do. And I'm not that dumb or that's something stupid. Something you said. Don't talk to me like that. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. You the one that's being stupid. Like, what is going on? What is going on? You don't call me stupid because it don't fit. You ain't paying for this. This is free. You want me to tap into your energy personally? Pay for the damn reading, Diana. Now let's move on. Six of Swords is in reverse. Death is in reverse and the Lovers is in reverse. So here it is. Somebody went back to, it could have been a past lover. This is something where they went back to a problem. But maybe there had been some time and they didn't realize, over time you can forget, as I was saying earlier, you can forget how you can romanticize something. You will forget how bad something was. And sometimes I have heard people say that before. Like, man, I got back with them. And then it reminded me, damn, this is why I broke up with them in the first place. Because it's like over time. But when you're so used to somebody, you may think that this is going to work out, right? You start thinking, okay, we break up to make up. I miss them. You go back and then it'd be like, damn, man, it ain't nothing changed. And so sometimes it's like that. So with the Death in reverse, somebody dug something up. They went back and dug something up. And what did they dig up? A past relationship that ended up not working out anyway. So they went back and dug up something that didn't work before. So somebody went back. And why do I say they went back and dug it up something that didn't work before? Because this is one of them break up the makeups. And so some of y'all, I see some of y'all, I will never forget. You ain't going to forget depending on which time it hurt the most. Because there are times people will go through stuff and you break up, you make up. You break up, you make up. But the time when they hit you so far below the belt and that disrespect gets so loud you can't deny it, that's when you tend to let go and be like, you know what, never again, ever am I going to let you catch me up like this again. And that tends to be when people let all the way go. So here it is now with the Three of Wands. So you took control over your life. But this Emperor had to make a head over heart decision. Remember I said that? So they had went back to something that they realized wasn't going to work. And so there they go, letting it go again. See, this Lovers is in reverse. So the Lovers is like, I don't want to partner with you, because they got to remember if you're in reverse, this is like still being caught up with the devil. There is a reason you would have to let this go. It probably wasn't good for you anyway. So now you got focused on the bags. Now you're waiting on a ship to come in. Let's talk about the Three of Wands. What's up, Frank and Justin? Yeah, it takes time though. Sometimes people still be on that. It's like a merry-go-round. One day we up, one day we down. One day we up, one day we down. Then it, it be a long time sometimes. I know a girl right now to work with me. She was talking about her and her ex getting back together after like 10 years. He went away, played, and they come back around. It happens. Sometimes the merry-go-round is not always right up close. Sometimes y'all have a couple years in between. Let's talk about the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. One more, please. Holy Spirit, one more, please. Knight of Cups is in reverse. The Four of Wands is in the upright, and the Empress is in reverse. Somebody wants to return to you for stability, but this is somebody who you feel like never gave you love in the first place. Knight of Cups is in reverse. So this is somebody who could have gave you love. They did not. They held back their love. And now that this person who held back their love, they ain't got no money. Looks like somebody wants to return for some stability. So you are you are in the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. It's showing that you've released yourself. You're stepping into your power. You are bossing up. Somebody's in that big D energy. Somebody is out here making boss moves, and now somebody wants to return for stability. After being an Empress in reverse and a Knight of Cups. This is somebody who was not offering love, and things had dried up with this person. This person don't have any money. In fact, they might not like to work, but they want to come back and be a part of whatever you got going on. So somebody is actually, this Three of Wands, not only are you waiting on ships coming in, but it's looking like somebody's been waiting on divine timing on when to come and approach you with this bull crap. Cannot. Somebody wants to come back. They've been waiting on divine timing. So now this changes this. They want to talk. Can we talk for a minute? Somebody want to talk to you. High Priestess in reverse. They've been holding it, and now they want to talk. Let's talk about what they want to talk about. Please hit the like button, please, and thank you. High Priestess is in reverse. High Priestess in reverse is being clarified by the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Moon is in the upright, Wheel of Fortune. This person's not. This person wants to talk to you about something you may or may not know. Some things that they may have done behind your back. Both of them are facing the moon. This person's sneaking up behind them. Somebody wants to talk to you about some things that you don't know that they did behind your back. I think they want to free their conscience because the Nine of Swords is in reverse. Somebody wants to stop being stressed out about something they've been holding on to. They got a secret that they're ready to release so that they can stop stressing out and they can stop experiencing a lot of bad karma. What the hell did they do? Now, this reading didn't start off talking like nothing was fried. This was talking about how you released yourself from the devil. But somebody did something behind your back that they feel a little guilt about. Because they want to, I don't want to be stressed no more. Somebody wants to free themselves from something they feel guilty about that they don't see. They've tired of carrying it. They want to get stress free. They've been going through a lot of bad luck for whatever it is. Let's talk about it. Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What's up, Knowledge? With an edge. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Kawanda Kelly, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, baby. Let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Two of Cups is in reverse, okay? The Chariot is in reverse. Somebody wants to come back after breaking up with you. Six of Wands. Somebody feels defeated for breaking up with you. And now they want to come back. So they feel like part of their karma is that they feel bad for breaking up with you. And now that, why do they feel bad? Probably because you're emperor, your boss, you got you done leveled up beyond a lot of level ups. So what, your success now got them feeling, I shouldn't have did that. Well, now they want to come back. Chariots in reverse. They headed their ass right back to you. The same person broke up with you. Now wants to talk about how they feel defeated for not putting you up on a pedestal and celebrating you when they had the chance. So your level up got somebody feeling hella uncomfortable. So that's part of their bad luck. Was like, I mean, I guess if you break up with somebody and they level all the way up, like they stop drinking, smoking, partying, and then they become like a CEO of a business, you in the grocery store walking past a magazine rack and they face on it, I guess you would be like, well, damn, what the hell have I done? It makes you feel like maybe you was holding this person back from being great. I would imagine. You know, they always say success is the best revenge, but is it really like, was this really revenge? No, I just think that you was tired of going nowhere. It's not saying that like you was doing something to take revenge. Oh, you broke up with me. I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna make you feel guilty. No, I just think that you was just tired of not going anywhere. You got all this time. And I think the divine had you kind of looking at the truth of the matter is like you're in a relationship where you're not doing anything all day. You're not growing. You could be making money. You ain't got to be sitting here forgetting about the problem. Let's just get rid of it. So it looks like somebody decided instead of just avoiding a problem, is to just get rid of the problem. I concur. 9 of Wands is in reverse. 8 of Cups is in the upright. Hermit is in reverse. Stars in reverse. Oh, Lord. Ace of Cups with the Fool on top of it. Okay, let's talk about this. Somebody wants you, Mr. or Mrs. Independent. They want you to let your guard down. You out here and listen, you so focused on your bag, you're not really talking to people. And I mean, anybody who's in this emperor energy bossing up, like you, this is somebody who is real self-disciplined with their time. You don't waste time and you ain't got time for people wasting your time. And so this person, clearly with that High Priestess in reverse, they want to have a conversation. They need you to let your guard down. Because it's not easy to get towards this 9 of Pentacles. Because this is somebody busy focusing on building more pentacles. You out here growing pentacles. Well, they want you, please, collective, let your guard down. This person who wants you to let your guard down, somebody who walked away from you. They just said they broke up with you. Somebody walked away from you. Okay? And now they don't want to see you out here single, successful, and get no bag. They don't want you single. Somebody does not want you to walk away from being single. Please walk away from being single. So that means if they want you to walk away from being single, it's because, why? They feel hopeless. Stars in reverse. Why do they feel hopeless? Because there goes their stability. That's why. Star in reverse with the 4 of Wands. If they come towards you and partner with you, they'll be stable. So your level up got somebody sick to their stomach because they now feel like they threw away a golden opportunity to be stable. Isn't that funny? You're focusing on a bag and they're focusing on what you're making, and now they want just to live off of what you're building. This is like this is ridiculous. So here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Fool in reverse and the Ace of Cups in the upright, this person wants to come in and talk to you about having a new start. They want to lay it on thick about, I got all these emotions I want to pour out on you. And you looking like, but you ain't ever really. When you was with this person, it said that with the Hierophant and the 7 of Pentacles, the relationship was growing slow. So it was like you was in a relationship, but it really wasn't going nowhere. You know how sometimes you be like, you want, like when y'all first get into a relationship, y'all boyfriend, y'all girlfriend. Once you finally get to that point, then you think over so long, you're going to get engaged. Y'all might buy property, have children, like get married, all of that. Well, this wasn't doing none of that. This wasn't going nowhere. It was like you had a title, but it really wasn't going past such and such as girlfriend or boyfriend, and that's it. But this person really wasn't taking it seriously too much because you turned your back on this and decided to go after a bag. Like, it was like Spirit was showing you, like, this relationship ain't really benefiting you. All you do is get high and drink and party with this person. Let them go. Release the devil, child. You ain't doing that. This person's not benefiting you. So when you let go of the person that wasn't benefiting you, you jump levels ahead. It's almost like you drop karmic energy. As one of my favorite readers said, let the karmic go and my pockets got bigger. You let this karmic go and your pockets got big. Child, you start getting a bag. And now this person's in the distance watching. Instead of going and doing what you did, now they just want to ride your coattails. Can I get a new start? Can I pour out some love? Child, hell no. No. What's up, Shivani? How you doing, baby? What's up, Denise Jackson? How you doing? So here it is with this person and Ty Graves. I think I spoke to you, sweetheart. I think I'm all caught up. So whoever this is, they've been watching. They've been watching from a distance. Now they want to pour out love. And they want to pour it out thick, child. Somebody want a brand new overflowing in love. So the person who didn't want the relationship to grow, now they see a bag and now they want to grow. Excuse me. Oh, I should have probably had tried. I could have been real stable. I didn't know that they was going to boss up like this. What's up, Rich Nature Trip? He's right. Do y'all mind double tapping the screen and getting the lights up? I see you, Holy Spirit, out the corner of my eye. I seen a light just go that way. Two of Swords is in reverse. Somebody is ready to come out of this stalemate with you. I still think somebody has experienced some sort of karma. Because, like, they feel, oh, I did say that. They've been doing stuff. And one of the things that they did was they let you go. Well, I now see why they let you go. They was cheating on you. Three of Swords is out here. So, remember when I said they've been going through a lot of bad luck ever since their conscience is bothering them? Well, I guess it would. I just let my person go and left you for a third party. They broke your heart. So, somebody cheated. See you from a distance getting a bag. And now they want to come back because guess what? Ever since they did you dirty, they've been going through tower after tower after tower. Towers, child. This person wants to come towards you because now they see something differently. They want to come out of a stalemate because they see you different. You went through a full transformation. Queen of Wands is in the upright. Somebody went and bippity boppity booed their ass into a whole new person. And now this person, your glow up is somebody else's tower. Your glow up is somebody else's karma. And they can't take it. This got them feeling like, oh my God. This person that glue all the way up. Child, this is an injustice seeing you out here shining, getting a bag like this. Woo, who are you, collective? Who the hell are you? What are you? What do you got going on? Because you got somebody's stomach hurting. Like, damn. I'm not lying. Even if you wasn't trying to go for revenge and like I said, the best revenge they say is success. So, like, y'all remember, and I have to use her because she's one of the people I can remember. Like when Khloe Kardashian was married to Lamar Odom and he broke up with her, but she went through that whole, she used to have like some body transformation show. And that was her way of dealing with her breakup. Was like, okay, well, I'm gonna look better than I ever looked. And so that's the type of bippity boppity boo. Somebody glowed up. She already had money. So the only thing she could do is make her appearance look better by getting healthy. So she took her health and she looks a lot, she looks really, really good. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happened here. Not saying you went and got surgery, but what became visible was that you're not the same. You have transformed. You used to be somebody who used to sit up and just, we're going to get high today. Yeah, we're going to forget about our problems. We're going to smoke. We're going to drink. We're going to kick it. We're going to listen to some music. We might watch some movies. We just go get some food, but you ain't going nowhere. You got focused, dug yourself out of a problem, and you took leaps and leaps ahead of this person. And now they looking back like, damn, you don't even look the same. You don't look nothing the same. Like, this is, imagine taking a weed head, cleaning them up, or a drunkard and cleaning them up. And now this person don't do none of that. And their skin looks like they're glowing. You're smiling. You glowing out here in these streets. You fine, child. You look way better. Now that you went out with this person, and they sit back going, because the Queen of Wands is sexy, honey. Even if you're a man, if you're in this energy, you fine as hell. And they sit back going, God damn. Because them over there looking fine. They got a bag. And somebody feel like, this is what I get. This is what I get. This is what I get. This is why I'm going through these damn towers, because I cheated on them. Somebody feel like this is what they get. Now they looking back at you, wishing they would have loved you. Wishing that they could have been by your side to experience all of this. Because had they been by your side, they would be stable. Y'all would be a power couple. This is, y'all look like two people sitting on top of the world. Just king or queen of the city. And that's what they see. But now they're in this hopeless situation because they got to sit back and watch. You out here single. Working, focused on your work. They don't want to see you single. And this has got them having tower moments because guess what that means? You might find somebody way better than them. You got somebody shaking in their boots now. Oh, God, they're not partnering with me. They out here single. What if they find somebody better? What if they decide to meet somebody and now they're partnered up with them and they become the king or queen of the city? This is somebody feeling very, very sick about this. Very sick about this, but this was their fault for treating you unjustly. This is like the universe saying, you know what? I'm ruling. And what I rule is you got to go. Justice is in reverse. You got to go. This person reaped what they sowed. They didn't treat you well. So the universe also, or the Most High, if the Most High catches something, and they'll let stuff slide long enough. But when the foundation don't match anymore, thank you. You got to let this go. So remember when God came in and gave you these ideas? Why don't you let go of the devil and level up? You know what this did? It changed your vibration. And when you change your vibration, you and this person are now not an energetic match. They got to go. They got to go. This is when you start having towers because stuff that don't serve you has to drop out of your life. And it almost is like it dies off. Things that don't serve you have to die off. You're not an energetic match. When you've raised your vibration. When you start trying to get self-discipline, now you moving from your root, your sacral, you went past creative ideas, and now you're moving into self-discipline, which is the solar plexus. When you start loving yourself, that took you even another level higher. Do you see what I'm saying? Now you are getting higher off of that bottom level. You're leaving the lower two chakras and you're starting to elevate in your consciousness just by taking care of yourself. You're not an energetic match. So this has to go. And anytime something don't serve you, it has to fall off. It has to. It cannot stay here. What's up, Maria? No, you ain't Maria. Your name is Maria Diaz. It just looked like Maria because it's all together. I'm sorry. What's up, Maria Diaz? Hey, Sunny Days. Hey, is it Ty? Something Dumas. Taiwan Dumas. How you doing? Audrey, how are you? Tamu Williams, how are you? Denise Jack, Debbie, Pink P. Okay. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, baby. Norman Williams, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Faith Johnson. Tam Crazy. How you doing? I ain't seen you in a long time. What's up, Tam? I ain't seen you in a minute. Mark, how are you? And Shannon Sullivan. Welcome to the channel, sweetheart. I don't think I need to go no further up. What's up, Unicorn Spirit? And Miranda Temple. Okay. So this person going through it. They going through a whole tower moment. Your glow up has somebody sick to their damn stomach. They can't take it. They can't take it. Take it as it resonates, but don't resonate. Leave it for somebody else. What's up, Slobber? Welcome to the channel. What's up, Jimmy Johns? And then we got another Jimmy. Jimmy Arcelin. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Both my Jimmys. Jimmy. Or is yours supposed to be Jim? Yeah. Y'all spell it different, but yeah. And Jimmy Johns. Oh, look at here. Didn't we have this in another deck yesterday? Damn, this damn near look the same. I kid you not. We had the same thing. It looks almost identical. Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Ace of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, though, is in reverse. And the World is in reverse. Somebody has been left out in the cold. They want to come out this stalemate because you done left them out in the cold, baby. It's like you done left them in the dust, is what I'm really hearing. So you leaving them out in the cold, you done left them in the dust, Jay. It's like you done got in your chariot and went the hell on. When you transformed your life, you started moving forward and you ain't looked back. Thank you so much, Mary Markle. What is it, Markless? Thank you, sweetie, for the $4.99 super chat. That's so nice of you. I really appreciate you. And I thank y'all for y'all's love. What's up, Great Dane? How are you? I really, really appreciate all of y'all. Let me just tell y'all, I'm not normally just hyped to pop off. I am a Sag. We get mad quick, but we calm real fast. How you doing, Sound of Nature? So I don't really get upset, but I don't disrespect none of y'all. So as long as you don't disrespect me, I'll be all right. How you doing, Salt? And I appreciate every last one of my, all of y'all that is a part of my soul tribe and every last subscriber. I really do. So I don't like having to block you, especially if you've been here for no long time. But everybody has a bad day sometimes, but her disrespect was getting a little too much for me. I try to excuse it. So I just want everybody to know that I love y'all. We like a little family. Y'all like my sisters and brothers. And I don't want to, So thank you to Mary and anybody else who donated tonight. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so let's talk about it. But if I feel in my gut, the spirit telling me you got to go, we have to part ways. Okay, so that being said, let's move on. We're going to talk about this. So with the Five of Pentacles, you left this person in the dust. You left them out here in the cold. And now this person wants to come in and make it right. Six of Cups is in the upright. You went through a transformation. And now somebody is like, damn, I want to experience some of your love and kindness. See, now that you left them out, they don't have everything they need. And they remember, you are an emperor. You're a boss. You got 9 pentacles. And you seem like you're waiting on more ships to come in. Somebody like, well, shit, can I get some? Thank you, Jamie, for the $5 super chat. Y'all is just being sweet to me. Oh, my God. Love you too, baby. Y'all so sweet. I like your kind words. Thank y'all for all y'all's kind, loving words. I see y'all. I see you collective. Every time any of y'all say so. Some of y'all funny, too. Some of y'all's comments. I forgot who said something yesterday. This morning, I was watching last night's reading. It was so funny. I can't remember who. I can't even remember who said it because I had a busy day. I was trying to remember for tonight's reading, but I did. I ended up forgetting. So here it is, y'all. This person they feel like you got more than enough. With the Six of Cups, they want to experience your love and kindness. They want to come in and let's get this thing cracking. Somebody want to open up a can of worms and get it back cracking. And how they going to birth something new? You got a wine, they got a wine. Somebody going to come in and they want to give it to you. They don't know what else to offer you but some sex. So here they come. The same person who cheated on you, that was unfair to you. They want to birth something new. And what more can they offer you than to try to seduce you with some dangalango vagina? And you're looking like, you can come in and try to birth it, but don't mean I'm going to take care of you. I'm not, even if you were to come back, it doesn't mean you're getting money from me. This is what you're saying. See, they want to reverse it with the world, but see, they want to come back and start something up after they created a lot of heartbreak and pain. But that's why they're not getting anything either. See, they're not getting anything because they caused a tower. The foundation between me and you are not, it's not good. There's no point in going back. See, once you've been away from somebody long enough and you realize that you're better off without them, why the hell would you go back? Why the hell would you go back to somebody who is going to put you in the Three of Swords? Why would you go back to this? Nobody in their right mind will go back to dead weight when you see that, like, you can see the evidence. Your life, their life. They was the dead weight. And it's like God was showing you, I'm not elevating you with them. I'm not elevating you with them. So once you leave, you cut this karmic off, your bag got bigger. It was like your focus, your mental, you're not doing bad habits. You got focus. And it was like, you've been hitting them out the park ever since. And now this person's like, well, can we come back together? Hell no. Who the hell want to mess up a bag to go back to some dead weight? Only a fool. That's like tying an anvil around your neck. A lot of them things, they are one of them anchors that they throw out in the sea. Who would do that? Why would you tie dead weight around you and just now you stuck? Now you losing everything you just started. Because I guarantee you, if you bring this person back out, what are they going to do? Reintroduce you to all those bad habits that you used to have. Come on, just have a little drink with me. You that uptight now. You that uptight now. You don't drink. You don't do a little smoke with me. Come on, man. Come on, look. It ain't going to hurt you to get a little dang-a-lang or vagina. I know you ain't had none in a minute. I know you ain't had none. You've been focusing on work. Come on, relieve some stress. Really what they should be saying is relieve your security, because that's what I'm getting ready to take up off of you. So they want you to do a little bit. But see, you got to remember, certain things are what they call like gateway drugs. Not necessarily gateway, but like it opens a door. And now that just, it's like reversing everything you just did. And so even them suggesting you do something like this could mean that they just don't want to see you have it. You know, sometimes haters will come back to destroy you from the inside. They don't want to see you elevate, so they act like they're encouraging you, but they're really trying to get you to self-sabotage yourself. What's up, Kim Meek? Hey, Lindy. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, Sherry Brown. Welcome, honey. How you doing? Kimberly Cooper. Good to see you again. Hey, Black Vanilla. You'll be killing me with this name. What's up? How y'all doing? Okay, so we got the Strength in reverse. Knight of Swords is in reverse. The Two of Wands is in reverse. Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. Queen of Cups is in the upright. With the Strength in reverse, this person feels weak. I told you guys somebody feeling sick. They get sick. Every time they think, oh my God. I ain't gonna lie. I would probably feel like shit too. If I was dating somebody and then they they jump like levels. Like levels. Like I would be sick. I probably would be like, damn. I was holding them back. I would feel bad. You got somebody feeling weak in the knees, baby. Your success and them being out in the cold got somebody weak, child. I mean, they have to slow down. You got somebody looking like, well, damn, let me slow my ass down and really get some thinking. Because now they looking, you got somebody taking slow it down and looking at all the stuff they don't have. Because you have now leveled up. Now you making people assess they damn like, well, damn, I am smoking all day. I ain't really get shit done. I ain't really got everything I need. Maybe I need to. I mean, I'm not really investing in nothing either. So now you got them looking at stuff different. Like, what are they invested in? Dang-a-lang? Dang-a-lang ain't getting you everything you need here unless that's your job. Unless you out here tricking. And tricking means prostituting yourself. How are you getting money from sex? Unless you a player. Whoever this is, they're not getting, even if they do get dang-a-lang, it ain't enough to pay the bills. They don't have all their needs being met. So they don't have a solid plan in place. And so now you got somebody really slowing down and looking at, maybe I need to stop investing in wasting time too. They're not invested in anything solid that's growing. They don't have a solid plan in place. See, this is somebody who looks like they're dream casting even. See how she on her phone? I got plans. I'm thinking like they thinking like to me, this is somebody who is organizing a day. They're dream casting. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. This looks like somebody who is about their business when it's in the upright. This person's in the reverse. They ain't got no business. Your plan is to do what? Same old shit you've been doing. Which can't help, it ain't helping you or anybody. So even if they could look out for, like, let's say they was the Queen of Pentacles, they can't even look out for their own family. They don't have nothing to invest. They ain't got nothing going. So somebody is really looking at their own life. You got somebody questioning their life. And you have them even questioning what love looks like. With the Queen of Cups, you apparently are a sweetheart. And so now they're looking back like, well, damn, I need to go to the person who really loved me. I mean, this person's about their business. So like, if you have a quality person, but you don't see them as quality, you play around with them, you don't take them seriously, then you leave. And now when you step away, now you see how this person is like, okay, they're smart, they're gifted, they got a lot of great qualities. They did love me. And now I'm out here, I'm playing around. I'm still doing the same old thing that I was doing when they was with me. And I have not leveled up in any kind of way. You got somebody questioning what they do with their 24 hours. You took your 24 hours, you buckled down, you were consistent over a period of time, got your bag. They over here doing the same old shit they was doing when you left them. Now you see why you got somebody like, well, maybe I need to slow down. Maybe I need to quit rushing in and actually come up with a plan. They ain't got no plan. They need to slow down. And when they slow down, they realize they don't have a plan. They don't have nothing that they're investing in. You can't help nobody. You can't help yourself. Let alone a family if you're the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So now they're looking like, well, damn, I need to go back to somebody who loved me, who's invested, who is smart, who is caring, who got their shit together. So not only are you an emperor, but you got a heart of gold on top of that. So it's like 1 minute you know how to boss it up, but then you also know how to shut it down. I can love all day, but when it's time to get a bag, love can wait. They might not be used to dealing with people like that. They might be used to people who just give in, just like them, to their cardinal desires. And cardinal desires are always in the sacral and in the root. But what do I want to do? I think I want to get high all day and have sex. That's what I want to do. But are you getting it? What are you gaining? Who can you help with that? Nobody. You just got pleasure all day. But is it pleasurable when that light bill due? And them car payments due, or your stomach get to growling and you hungry and you ain't got no food? That's not pleasurable. When you ain't got no place to rest your head. When the bills start stacking up, that shit is not pleasurable. Now you want to drink more, get high more, or have more sex trying to forget the problem instead of just addressing the damn problem. You stop avoiding the problem and Spirit said, when you gonna just do something about the problem? See, Spirit came in and gave you this idea. You want victory and success? Do something about the problem. Stop focusing on the devil and focus on your bag. Just get rid of the problem. And so you now don't have somebody trying to tell you, soon as you do anything, come on over here, come on, let's get high. See, this is why you separate yourself. Now this person is realizing they ain't got their shit together. You really making somebody look at their life. What's up, Arnaz? No, it's not Arnaz. Anitris. Is that how you say it? What's your name, baby? Did I say it right? Arnitris or something like that. I don't know. I tried. so small. What's up, Sugar Bear? I'm surprised Matt ain't in here. Hey, Stephanie. So you got somebody looking at you like, damn, man, you real love. Somebody don't want to pretend everything's fine no more. See, they want to pretend like they're comfortable with things ending. They can't. They can't hide it no more. You got somebody feeling real uncomfortable. See, it was okay for y'all to be broken up when you was still just a loser. It's not okay when you level up and now you making them look like a loser. They can't pretend they okay with this shit. They got to take these 10 swords out. See, it was cool when you was still just doing the same old same thing that they was doing. If you wouldn't have grew, they wouldn't be bothered. But the fact that you grew, now you got somebody looking crazy. Hey, Matt. Look at you. Welcome back, 6'4". I see your comment. I remember that. I'm 6'4", 225. I remember you. So now somebody wants to, now they don't want to be out here pretending everything's fine. They want to actually take the swords out. They see you different. I mean, not only have you gone through a transformation, you're a leader. I mean, child, it's undeniable. There ain't too many people out here to jump. Like, listen, y'all, how many people leave somebody and they get better? Like, imagine if you was like the class clown, you just got high all day, and then you went to law school, and now you like, you become the attorney general of your state. That's the type of, like, what the hell's going on? You're attorney general? What? You then became a nurse practitioner? What? You're a doctor? You? What did I miss? What is going on? Somebody looking at you crazy. Like, they don't understand what's going on. You're out here, you're a leader. And you got them questioning their whole life. I'm telling you, you got somebody looking real crazy. What's up, Samara? You say, ain't you about to buy a house? Go, girl. What's up, Shani? How you doing? JP! Hey, boo. How you doing? Okay. This person sees you as a leader and they love it. They love it. Now you their personal wish fulfillment. I want them. So that means that, listen, you know, leaders have groupies. This person want to be your number one fan. You know, a king of wands is sexy. They tend to lead the pack. Somebody want to be your number one. I want to be your number one. Didn't I say that one time? Did we have a reading about that one time? I used Usher. Usher's number one. Somebody want to be your number one fan. Number one. I want to be your number one. But you ain't trying to hear it. Judgment is in reverse. You ain't trying to bring it back up. You're not trying to resurrect the relationship. Nope, no mercy. Because, see, you realize it is what it is. This person sees you as their number one because they're not investing in anything, and you are. And you're like, well, you're not investing in anything, and you want me to invest in you, and I don't want to invest in you. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. You know they haven't invested in anything, and you don't want to invest in them. So you're calling judgment, and your judgment is, I'm going to have no mercy. I don't want to invest in this anymore. I'm happy. Even if I'm not loving you, I'm happy. Even if the only person I'm loving is me, I'm happy. You're really, really happy by your damn self. You're the only one on this little damn pony. And you're happy. And it's like you are not just happy, child. You full of joy. That girl don't look like she just smiling. She look like she, yeah! You out here smiling your butt off. And so it's like you don't really want to go back to this. Like, I'm happy not resurrecting the relationship. I'm not losing anything from not being with you. Only thing I'm losing is problems. Being high all day. I'm not in third party situations. I'm not worrying about being gaslit or lied to or played or used for my money. There's a lot of benefits on why I'm joyful. Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee. You happy. You got a reason to sing, child. You happy. Who the hell wants to be ghosted, played, tricked? Somebody being with them just for their money? Like, nah, man, I'm whole. This is why this girl look more than just a regular happy. I'm whole. You are a whole person by your damn self. This ain't just, oh, I'm just getting a bag. No, I really am happy. I'm not stressed out. I got money in the bank. Child, you on your way to legacy wealth. Everybody who's in your kingdom is cool right now. We ain't got nobody with their lip poked out. Ain't nobody self-sabotaging. Everybody who surrounds me right now, they on my team. Thank you again, Tina, for the 20 pounds, baby. I appreciate you. That's so sweet. Thank you, sweetheart. Whoever this is, though, you feeling like you winning, baby. You feel like all you doing is winning. Who wants to go back? Nobody in their right mind wants to go back to a situation where they gaslit, being cheated on. Somebody trying to make you feel like you're worthless. You're not even worthy of my time. Like you want to play me like I'm second best when I know that I'm a sweetheart. I got a good soul about me. I got a good heart. And I'm a queen of pentacles and I work really, really hard. You don't deserve to be with me. And you recognize your worth. So why would you go back? And they sitting back going, they want to come back. Losing you is somebody's karma. They didn't know what they had till it was gone. That's not your problem. That's not your problem. Whatever they got going on, wish them well. You ain't got to hate them. Just because somebody cheats on you or do you dirty does not mean that you have to hate them. You just move on. Hey, you did do me dirty, but hey, man, it's over now. Ain't no reason to hate you. It's over now. So, this person can't stand it. You are putting a spotlight on everything not being fine with them. You putting a spotlight on they need to make some changes. You putting a spotlight on they need to take the swords out of this. That's how they feel. You making me feel like I need to say something to you and fix this. This is how they feel. You're putting a spotlight on it. By your success is making them feel like I need to come back over here and fix what I ended. But the truth of the matter is you also putting a spotlight on the fact that this person's a horn dog. See, if they were the one with the groupies because they thought they were sexy and fine, this person think everybody think they fine. They the king of wands with the knight of wands on top of it. This is somebody who thinks men and women think they sexy as shit. I don't know which one of y'all was dealing with a polyamorous player that likes men and women, but it keeps coming out night after night that somebody goes both ways. Whether it was a woman doing this shit or it was a man. Somebody was trying to keep it on the down low. And they loved getting attention. If this is somebody who gets a lot of attention. And so this was them. We're talking about them now. So the spread changes. So they like getting attention and they like having multiple sex partners and they're out here sleeping with men and women. And now you making them feel like you putting a spotlight on their shenanigans and now this makes them feel defeated. Oh, so what? Your success makes them feel bad about themselves? This is what they saying. Your success makes me feel bad about myself. They feel defeated over this. Because now the truth of the matter is you're over here with real options to be happy about. The truth of the matter is, they see the truth. You wouldn't dare resurrect this shit. You would cut this shit down on site. You putting a spotlight on it. You know what else you putting a spotlight on? Did I already talk about this? That somebody is overindulgent. You putting a spotlight on their overindulging. Somebody got an overindulgence problem. They get out here and they feel like this is what makes them feel bad. You making them look like a hoe that just sit up and have sex all day. Thank you, Psychic Flux, for the $11 super chat. Y'all being so sweet to me tonight. I just love it. Thank you. May God bless every last one of y'all boos who been blessing me all week. I appreciate y'all tenfold. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sweetie. So here it is. What you say? Salt. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. What's up, Beverly's Humper? Hey, boo. What's up, Denton Black? You said you don't understand. Just keep listening, baby. You came in late. What's up, what's your name? IHSS. How you doing, baby? I don't know your name because that's not a name. Those are a lot of, I don't know. You gonna have to tell me something. What's up, Angelic Angel? How are you, boo? Welcome back. Amber Taylor, did I speak to you? If I didn't, welcome back. Hey. Okay, Flora Tree. I think I already spoke to you. And I know I spoke to Eric Stevenson. Norma, did I speak to you? Hey, boo. Hi, and Cora. Hey, Cora. Welcome, everybody. What's up, Jenny? Bara, you back, baby? How you doing? So whoever this is with the 9 of Cups in reverse, this person overindulges and they feel like you're putting a spotlight on why this can't be resurrected. You're making them feel defeated. And the reason it can't be resurrected is because somebody's a 9 of Cups in reverse. They overindulge, child. Your success is making them look like all they do is lay up and be a hoe. That is so fried. This your first time here? Well, welcome to the channel, boo. We have a lot of fun over here. Hey, Pastor J.A. Powell. Welcome to the channel. Pastor. This person, though, yeah, they feel like you put a spotlight on them. You look like your call to action is making making them look like they the problem. They feel defeated, child, because it's like they over here overindulging on many options, right? They're overindulging on many options, and you're over here being happy getting a bag that's creating more stability options. The stability opens other doors. Now you can buy you a house. You can go back to school. You can start new businesses. You can elevate. You can go be, you might want to go to a spiritual retreat. You got options getting bags. They was out here having options by sleeping and humping on the community, thinking that it was blowing their head up. Everybody think I'm fine. Child, but what are you gaining from this? Not a damn thing. Listen, sometimes people, it strokes their ego to be with multiple people. And I think that this is what this was doing for this person. Or like maybe they're a player and a user. Maybe they think everybody's supposed to give them a bag. But see, one of the things that's bothering them is that you are like the ultimate bag. You like, not only do you work hard, but I mean, maybe you're getting a lot of recognition on top of that. It did say you was did it say something about you being a 6 of Wands? I can't remember if it was in reverse or not, but something about that 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is about you getting a lot of attention. So if you out here and you getting attention, this person feel like, damn, you got the best of both worlds. You are somebody who comes with a lot of clout and money, and you're a sweetheart, and you look out, and you're a good person. Why wouldn't they want to be with you? And you're making this person look at them. You making somebody look at themselves. Now they feel like they got to cut away the BS. Looking at you, you got somebody looking like, man, I'm overindulging on these like dropping panties and drawers. But Collective is over here making real money, creating real wealth, making real options. My options ain't doing that. They're over here not getting everything they need. There are 2 of Wands in reverse. They ain't got no plans. They're not invested in their future. And see, this looks like somebody to me who is invested in their future. And like now God and the universe is saying, you can, what you want next? Which one of these cups you want? You want a husband? You want a wife? You want to go back to school? You want to make more money? What you want to do? Pick one. You want to be world renowned? What you want to be an athlete? What do you want? You want me to give you your flowers? See, everything is offered. That's love. This is right here, the snake. Do you want to work on your health? Why do I say a snake is health? Because snakes represent transformation. Think about the health symbol. It has a snake on it. Do you want to work on your health? Do you want to be get into that healthcare? What do you want? You can choose anything. This person is over here choosing options because they like the feel of the damn rainbow, but they gained a damn thing from it. Do you know how small you got somebody feeling right now? Because they play around. They played around. And you over here winning. Straight winning. It happens. People don't know what they got till it's gone. And good people, to me, real good people are hard to come by. Like, I be wishing I could meet somebody like me sometimes. I be like, where they at? But for whatever reason, it seems like opposites always seem to snap together. I be like, nah, I'm cool. I'll take a sweetheart. These heartbreakers, I'm over it. But it does seem like when you have a light, you always attract darkness, child. I ain't lying. The Magician is in the upright. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Seven of Swords is in the upright. Four of Pentacles is in the upright. And the Ten of Pentacles is in the upright. Child, and you see some of these cards flipped. Y'all seen that at the last minute, they flip directions. Somebody wants to manifest you. You put a spotlight on the fact that they want to manifest you. On top of, you also, this card says two things to me. You're putting a spotlight on, you're a master manifester. That's one thing you put. And you making it very known. I can manifest anything. With God's will, I have every tool necessary. All I have is all I need. Me and the great divine, and I can manifest anything. Any thought I have in my head, I can bring it into fruition. I have the enough know-how, enough belief in myself, enough energy and creative ability, and enough love for whatever I'm doing. That's your passion. You got it. Even if you ain't got a lot of money invested in it, you can take a thought and bring it into fruition. That's one of the things you put a spotlight on with this Page of Swords. But what you're also putting a spotlight on is that this person wants to manifest you. Now they want to act like they got infinite amounts of love for you. And you're like, you could say whatever. You still ain't getting no money. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They can try to manifest you till the cows come home. You're still not giving them any money. Like, you see through this person. It's not the same. I know what I got going on, and I know why you're back. Because if you love me, you would have never cheated on me in the first place. Ooh, see? You can't lie and act like you do love me. Can't act like you lie and say, well, you always love me. And I'm going to be honest with you. It don't look like they're trying to come in and with that lie. Don't get me wrong. They did say they want to offer you the Ace of Cups. But that looked more like a love bomb. You already know the truth. If you loved, you would have never cheated on the first place. If you love me, love would have brought your ass home last night. You wouldn't have been out. When I was looking for you and you was ghosted and you was gone for however long you was gone, I'm on this trip lying about where the hell your ass is with. You was laid up on somebody. Laid up. Humping on something or letting something hump on you. Ain't nobody got time for that. So it's like now they want to manifest you, and you're like, you can manifest all you want. You're still not getting no money. And again, like I just said, you still see the truth. This person is a cheater. You are a cheater, child. And I know what you was doing in the dark. You always thought you was getting away with something. So you can manifest, but it don't mean that I forgot. I'm holding my pentacles. Every last damn one of them. And look at here. That looks like somebody is sitting over here tempered like a mug. Why do I say tempered? Because that's 14 pentacles all together. Just a 10 of pentacles and a 4 of pentacles. Child, you are feeling like I ain't rocky at all. I'm calm, cool, and collected with 14 damn pentacles sitting here. And you're not getting none of them. You over here with legacy wealth. These are all my pentacles, me and mine. And temperance means you're feeling like you're perfectly balanced right now. And they don't get none of your balance. No. See, this is you. 7 of Cups, 10 Pentacles. You got money, you got options, you got legacy wealth, you got something to pass down. You got a great looking savings account. And you're holding back. And you queen cut them off from anybody. Look at her hand. You come over here, you're going to get sliced and diced with this sword. Come on. And what are you going to slice and dice with? The truth. Sword has to do with thought energy. So that means you probably going to want to read somebody that writes. You know why you ain't getting none of these pentacles? Because you're a cheater. You like it all. You don't love me. So that's your sword. Your sword is the truth. It's up. You're going to speak the truth. The truth is, I know you don't love me. The truth is, I know you're only watching this bag. You telling them the truth. This is how you're going to search yourself. You can't, what can they say when you hitting somebody with the truth? Nothing. Nothing. Ain't shit you can say when somebody is presenting you facts. You can't do nothing but sit there and be like, well, damn. I mean, I guess I'm sorry. But you already know they're not sorry. What? All I see was you so cute. You so silly, girl. Thank you, Helen. You so funny. Hey, Zen Master from Florida. How you doing? That is so funny. They want to come in and like they can't lie to you no more. And see, now that you got distance between y'all, you see how they're the problem. They were your problem. They leave your life and my life got better. Ain't no way in hell you gonna bring back nobody who was in your life. You can see it's them went light years ahead. No, we ain't doing that. See, you out here got victory and success, child. All eyes on you. I did not tell you I thought I seen the 6 of Wands. I seen it. You're getting a lot of attention. You taking your victory lap. And you might be getting a lot of attention for whatever work you do. I mean, you are out here like you're a boss. You might have started a successful business in your city. I don't know what the hell you got going on. But it is something where people know about you. People heard of you. You're getting some sort of victory and success. And now that you got victory and success, this person, they feel like, I guess what? It's not fair. They feel like now they're the ones in a one-sided situation. Oh, now you got a bag. Now you want to act like you don't know nobody. Don't want to give nobody no help. Because this is saying this is a one-sided situation where they feel like you don't want to give them no money. Why did you need to give money to somebody who cheated on you? Why would you give money to somebody who's out of balance because they cheated on you? You the one giving out your dang-a-lang vagina. Why don't you stop doing that shit and go to work? You out here riding men and women all goddamn going day. You ain't getting nothing from it. Why? This is why you're out of balance. You're out here playing on the DL. It's not my fault you can't pay your bills. It's not my fault you're in regret. It's not my fault you are carrying 10 wands. You need to get with the man or woman in the mirror and ask them to make the damn change, not me. You shouldn't be trying to change my mind to give you no pinnacle. You need to get with yourself and figure out why the hell you don't love yourself enough to go get one. Let's call a spade a spade. They want you to, they got burdens, you got pinnacles. It's not your fault. No, you better look at the truth. Whose fault is it? Your damn fault why you ain't got no damn money. It's not my fault. And it's not my responsibility. So whatever, you ain't like you don't want to get nobody no pinnacles no more. You can't help me? You can't help me? Hell no, I ain't helping you. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It starts and ends with you. I'm going to say it again. It starts and ends with you. It's your responsibility to come up with a creative solution to your situation as it is now. And your creative solution is not to come over here and try to play me like you love me for a bag. That's not the creative solution. Your creative solution is, how are you going to invest in yourself so that you can get a real bag that is sustainable, that will create legacy wealth? Because trying to take it from somebody ain't going to create legacy wealth. Because anytime you get fast money, you lose it just as fast. So you can play somebody for $1 if you want to. You're going to lose it just as fast as you get it. God don't play that. So God will let you blow through a bag, especially when he know you didn't get it righteously. Y'all know that, right? So if somebody you know got a leg up real quick and they lost all the money just as quick as they got it, it's because you did not get it the right way. And especially if you come into contact with whoever, this person right here, this sweetheart, you meet a real earth angel. Child, that would be why you didn't lost your bag. Her the earth angel. Oh, child, now you done cursed yourself. Bless one, you get blessings. Hurt one, you getting karma. You just signed your own check. Because that means, because God look after them. Like he looks after them. That's like you touching God's eyeball. You did what to who? Oh, no, you can't touch that one. Can't touch this. Can't touch that. That's mine. That's how God feel. You can't touch them. I'm coming for you. You touch one of them, I'm coming. So if anybody try to manifest something, offer you, try to destiny swap, steal from you, do anything unrighteous to you, I guarantee you, especially if you like this with the Most High, you ain't even got to worry about it. God will avenge you on that one. And when he does, this is probably why this person going through so much karma. I told you that. Somebody is going through karma. Bad. Ever since you left. Now they want to talk. Really, they left you. They left you to go be with somebody else. Now that you got victory and success and you get all this attention, somebody want to hop on their little boat, look, this little moped or motorcycle and head your way and have a conversation. Now they want to get in alignment with you. Now you got so much to say. Now you want to get into alignment. Oh, because now they want to be freed from this mental prison they in. What's the mental prison? That they're not stable. Again, that's not your fault. You have not changed a single damn thing since I left you or you left me. You still drinking, you still smoking, you still having sex all day. If you haven't changed anything, then it explains why you're in the Eight of Swords, and it also explains why you are the King of Pentacles in reverse. You're unstable. You want to change, you're going to have to change something. You have to change something. Because you keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result, and you ain't getting it. And so what you think is, well, I'll just run back. Running back ain't happening because I done already left. This is what Collective is saying. You running back to me and trying to come out of your middle prison is not happening. This person wants, they bound up. They feel like everything's drying up. They said there was an Empress in reverse. Everything's drying up. They want to come out of it. Well, no, you can't. You can't run back to somebody who's not there anymore. You done already left. And now they sit up here crying over spilled milk. It's already over, baby. It was over when you chose a third party. It was over when you chose to go sleep with men and women. It was over when you thought that you was going to play somebody for some money. It's been over. What you crying for? You wanted this. Do I need to remind you as the King of Swords the truth? The truth? You're the reason why this whole thing transformed. Let's look at the truth. Because see, anytime the Queen or the King of Swords come out here, they hitting you with nothing but facts. Because them swords is up. And that means, hey, the sword of the truth. I'm hitting you with real facts. The fact is, you did this, and this. And I'm gone. Ain't nothing to come back to. So all this wishing and praying and trying to manifest is a waste of your damn time. You wasting time, baby. You so busy looking back when you need to be looking forward. You just spilt these cups. Only way you going to get over the bridge of troubled waters is when you start and look at the man or woman in the mirror and you make the change. The change is not with me. Collective and looking at the past. You got to look forward now. And forward does not mean you go hustling somebody else. Forward means stop humping on shit and get serious about your damn stability. You're a grown-ass person with real bills. Just like everybody else out here. Everybody out here that's grown with real bills. And bills come every month. You got to grow up, baby. I don't give a damn if you are in your damn 50s. You should have been grew up. And I know age ain't, to some people, ain't nothing but a number. And age ain't got nothing to do with maturity. But it's time to grow up. Excuse my language. But somebody need to grow up. And it ain't about, oh, well, I'm feeling sad. Well, feel sad. And then wipe your tears and boss the hell up. Because you ain't getting, y'all know me. I'm all for, okay, we gonna cry it out. But after a while, you know me. If y'all been watching the channel, you know I'll let you cry. And then I go, enough. Thank you, Salt, for the $4.99 super chat, baby. Y'all know that. After a while, I'll say, stop crying. Now, what we gonna do? You gonna sit right here and keep crying over this? And you gonna let this be your step stool? What we gonna do? We gonna let this be the hill we die on, or we gonna try to claw our way to victory? Which one? Because I ain't gonna sit here with you while you boo-hoo-hooing. Because enough of that. Dry your tears and get your ass in motion. And I ain't talking about emotion on with humping on nothing. Meaning put your foot to the metal and get busy creating. You are a creator. Every one of us was made in God's image. Every one of us has the ability to create. So create. Stop looking back. You're wasting time. That's what you really should be crying about. How much time you done wasted. Wasting time. Humping and humping and humping. Or doing spell work. That's a waste of your damn time. I'm going to take it from them. I want them to go down. You so busy. You got so much hate in your heart. You wasting time. If you would put all the same effort that you put into looking backwards, doing spell work, trying to get somebody back, trying to do love spells, if you would have put all that energy into you, where the hell would you be right now? Where would you be? Guarantee you not too far behind wherever this person is. You wasting time. When you gonna wake up? When you gonna wake up from this dream? I wish I could really just be like, snap out of it. Snap out of it. You can have the life you want anytime you get ready. Or you can just lay here and take that, and let this be the end of you. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit came out right when I said it. Did you see that light orb? That's when the angels came by. Spirit said, yeah, they want to take that. They just gonna give up. Damn. This is what we doing? We just giving up? I don't think like this. This is why you can't be on my team, baby. You dead weight. I'm going places. Collective going places. We don't think like this. I gotta be with like-minded people. People who can see the sky ain't got no limits. Not the sky is the limit. No, the sky ain't got no limits for me, baby. There's places I can go. God can make me have higher and higher elevation. And I give me some more creative ideas. I ain't got time. I don't have time to be sitting here. So if you can't think like me, you definitely ain't going to be in my inner circle. You got to go. See? Can't be over here. 10 of Cups. This ain't my happily ever after. This is dead weight. Somebody giving up. They feel like they just ain't going to ever get their happily ever after. That depressive, I can't do it attitude, you going to get left behind messing with me. See? King of Cups, I don't pour no love into that. So if somebody feels like you just don't love them. You just don't love them. You see, a King of Cups and the upright, they speak life. They supposed to be there. You're supposed to speak life into them. Tell them, you can do it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Somebody want a cheerleader. They want you to be their cheerleader, their mentor. They want you to love them. Talk good to me, baby. Give me that motivation. Tell me I'm great even though I'm not doing shit. Truth be told, somebody wants you to blow their head up even though they ain't doing shit. Can't nobody put it down like you, because that's the only thing you doing. Can't nobody put it down like you, baby. You so fine with your little handsome self, your little pretty self. Look at you, little cute thing. That's all you want to hear? Look like somebody done talking. Somebody done being somebody's cheerleader. It's time to validate yourself, baby. It's time to validate yourself. Page of Pentacles. I mean, damn. You gonna try? Guess not. Somebody feel like they ain't got what it takes. I thought for a second with the Page of Pentacles in the upright, you might try, but you ain't even gonna try to get it up off the ground. As a man thinks. You think you can't, so you won't. And me trying to speak life into you ain't gonna make no difference. Because you already believe you can't. So I'm gonna waste my time telling you to get up. This person thinks that without love, they just can't not juggle. They got to have somebody love them in order for them to not be juggling. They got to have love because they're too immature. They don't know how to balance their emotions because they ain't even standing in the water. They really don't. And they're not too sure about their stability because one of her feet look like it's kind of up off the ground. Somebody not really sure on what to do. They need somebody to look after them. Somebody has to have their back. If nobody has their back, they don't know how not to juggle. I gotta have somebody have my back. So they're gonna try to come back and apologize for putting you in chaos and conflict and in competition with others. Because they don't know what else to do. Because they ain't got that fight in them. You don't want to grow with this person. 3 of Pentacles is in reverse with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You ain't got nothing to give them. You don't. You ain't got nothing to give them. They want to attach to your pentacles, but you're not giving them any pentacles. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, that this is where you want to work with somebody to build wealth. And then the 6 of Pentacles is somebody giving them money to balance them out. You ain't got no gifts. And you're not trying to grow with somebody who has to have somebody constantly, you can do it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I talked to my dog like that. And I talked to when my son was learning how to walk. Come on, baby. Let's do it. You can do it. That's how you talk to little toddlers learning how to walk. Not 5 and 6 year olds. I don't talk to him like that now. And I talk to my dog like that sometimes. Because, you know, she a little fat brown potato. I got a Boston Terrier, a chocolate Boston Terrier. I talk to her like that. My little cocoa bean. That's what I call her. Come here, my little fat potato. Come here, my little cocoa bean. I talk to her that way. But this person wants you to talk like, come on, baby. You so fine. Look at you with your fine self. Go ahead. Go on, strut. Oh, look at you with your little cute outfit on. You smell so good today. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Grow up. Take care of yourself, man. They feel like they just can't make it if somebody don't love them to keep them from back. I got to get with somebody who keep me from juggling. They juggling. I need somebody who love me enough to do it for me. My question is to you, why don't you love yourself enough? See, you want somebody to love you, but you don't even love you. How you going to require me to do something you don't even do for your damn self? You don't love you. So why you want me to love you? What's worth loving? Because even if you can't love you, then that's a problem. Do you not see that? Does that make sense? Does this make sense to anybody else but me? If you can't love you, why are you putting expectations on me to love you? Go ahead. Because I can see why you're worthy of loving, but if you can't see it, that's a problem. That's a hell of a problem. Because truth be told, you're going to always self-sabotage. Because you don't see yourself worthy of love. If you can't love you, you're never going to think that anybody who loves you is worthy of your love. And so you're going to always be cheating. And it's like you're going to always be chasing a ghost. This is why you're sleeping with so many men and women. Truth be told, you chasing the ghost. And that ghost is you want somebody to love you when it starts and ends with you. Damn. That little chick over there knows something. That little chick over there knows something. Little old Tasha knows some things. You chasing ghosts, baby. This is why you laid up with so many people. Men and women, anybody who could build you up. Because you can't build you up. Doing all this running when all you need to do is stop and look at you and start loving you. Let's talk about... So if you got a promiscuous problem, I just told you what your problem is. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's the problem. You chasing love in all the wrong ways. And then you self-sabotage it at the same time because you don't think you're worthy of it. But you like the attention you get. People who are bosses ain't got time to always give you that pep talk. There's times you're going to have to learn to validate yourself. There's going to be times people will leave you. Everybody ain't going to always have your back, and people are not always going to be loyal. Friends will come and go. Family will sometimes come and go. And sometimes the people that are closest to you will hurt you the most. You have to learn how to validate yourself or you ain't going to make it in this world. I firmly believe that. People who get up again have to learn how to validate themselves. But if you wait on somebody to pick you up before you take a step forward, you're going to stay there for a long ass time. So this is how I look at it. I look at it like drowning. Either I'm going to drown or I'm going to kick and try my best to swim to the top. And the least I could do is say I at least tried. Think about what I'm saying. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? This is the Eclipse Oracle. First thing out, blessings. All that self-discipline and paid off. First card out is abundance, success, wishes fulfilled, positivity, generosity, warmth, divine grace. I like that divine grace. That's probably one of my favorite ones. Divine grace. Child, because that to me is the thing that will sustain every other blessing. I need God's grace, baby. Because God will validate you when nobody else will. They will. They will. So here it is. Somebody got some abundance. Y'all got some blessings on the way. And some more creative ideas to make even more blessings. Your personal expression and you being original. You are an inspiration. You have a vibrancy about you. Your imagination and the way that you perceive the world in new ways will bring transformative ideas and many, many more blessings. The way you see things is unique. You're very creative. God has put something in you that is uniquely different. I keep telling y'all, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You ain't got to be like everybody else. Anybody who wants to be listen, they say trying to be like somebody is the highest form of flattery. But I actually feel sorry for people like that because you don't know you. And you don't know how wonderful you are. You're so busy trying to imitate somebody else. You don't know how beautiful and unique you are. So you're suppressing your gift trying to be something that you're not. Go be you, baby. You got something in you too. God put something in every last person. But you got to take time to sit with you and sit with the divine to figure out what your something is. If you don't want to sit with the divine, then you'll never know. Beginnings, child, blessings, creativity, and new beginnings, transformation. Somebody went through a complete rebirth. They have transcended, they have transmuted in energy. It's time for somebody to start a new season of blessings full of creative ideas. Child, it's looking like it's time for a fresh start. You done went through it. See, you completed a cycle, exit. So it's time for something new to begin because you have ended something. You ended a phase. You have grown as far as you can grow in your last situation. It's time. You have hit the expiration date. So it's time to leave behind a situation. It's final. See what I'm saying? This is what I was saying about that person. It's over. You keep crying over it's over. Whatever y'all could have learned from each other, you and this past person, y'all should have learned it. And now it's exit time. They keep looking back, but it's time to move forward. Whatever lessons y'all was supposed to learn that brought y'all together, whatever attracted y'all, even if this was a soulmate twin flame connection, y'all have learned it. You learned it. And I know you learned it because you ain't trying to go back. They haven't learned it. But they keep trying to hold on to something that's over. Once you learn y'all's lessons, everybody's supposed to let go. But they keep trying to come back, but Spirit ain't gonna put that. They're not gonna put that back together like that. It don't work like that. What's up, Melissa and Real? How you doing? It's time for some of y'all to talk the truth, speak the truth. It's time for you speak. You speak a lot of wisdom. You got integrity. It's time for you to speak your truth. That throat chakra. Hello, it's time to speak up. Be open, be honest, be clear, be direct. Some of y'all are gonna, one of the things you're gonna talk about is this controlling ass person who kept trying to manipulate and play the game. This is somebody who was trying to control you. They thought that they was strategic. They tried to brainwash you, exploit you, prey on you, manipulate you, or play some sort of mind games. It's time for spirits. It's time for some of y'all to tell your story. Write it, speak it, tell it. However you're going to get it out. It's time for you to speak up. And listen, that's part of your creativity. Is in order for you to sometimes let go and purge, write about it, talk about what you learned from it, pass on the wisdom. Because see, that's part of your speaking your truth. Is passing on the wisdom. And when you do, some of y'all will be blessed from just telling your story. And then God wants you to talk about not just how this person did that, but what did you learn? How did you gain I love you? How did you learn to love yourself, baby? How did you learn endearment and overflow of positive emotions? God wants you to talk about how you're now fine. Who do you love? Your damn self. How do you love? Because you can't love nobody else till you love you. You can't even receive love properly till you love yourself. So you learn how to love yourself, and God wants you to talk about how you went from a controlling situation with somebody who played mind games and cheated on you, trying to play games like they were strategic, to now speak your high truth. How did you learn? Tell us your wisdom. Tell me your secret. For some of y'all, that is your new beginning. It's telling to somebody else how to navigate. How you doing? Hen, Najin, you back? I remember you. Welcome back. Hey, Hammer. Or Hammy. How you doing, Michael? So listen. For some of y'all, because this is a completion of a phase, it's time for somebody now to walk into something new. Guess what this something new is? Some of y'all going to be getting a divine union. Uh-oh. Some of y'all done ended something that wasn't good for you, and you done made room for what is. Okay, it's time for somebody to get a divine partnership. Both partners are rooted in feelings of self-love, being free from the subconscious influences of wounds. So you have healed all of your wounds that hurt you and your self-conscious. You probably heal. Did you do your childhood wounding? Did you heal that? Did you do your shadow work? That's what it sounded like. Whoever you getting ready to meet, they didn't heal theirs too. They're able to fully share and integrate all aspects of themselves. So you got somebody who can fully integrate all parts of themselves coming towards you because you did this. This is, listen, like attracts like. So you had to have done this. If you did the work, this is what you're getting. Now you and this person will spiritually merge into a divine flow. You're going to finally feel true oneness, true expansion of unconditional and eternal love. Once you learned how to love you, now you can accept real love. Because now you know proper boundaries. You know what love's supposed to look like and feel like. You got boundaries. You know how you love yourself. You know how you want to be respected. You can fully communicate your do's and don'ts. What you will tolerate, what you won't. You're not pushing your past hurt onto somebody new. If you still hurt by this past person, that bitch did me like this, that raggedy man did me like that, then you might not be healed. Because whoever this is, they have integrated all that. They've healed it. And so this is why they're attracting their true spiritual union. So some of y'all might have some more work to do if you still hurt by the past. And others of y'all, you've healed, you did the shadow work, you healed every part of you that need to be healed. And now you are ready for real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone set my heart free, real love. Well, you set your heart free. They just, oh Lord. See? There it is. Because see, there was two choices. You could stay guarded or you could heal. See, if you still guarded, where you're closed off, you're cautious, you're private, you hold back, you're not really able to reveal things that you haven't healed. And that's what the next card says. So if you still feel chained up, like you can't tell your truth. You ain't learned the lessons. You still, that bitch. Then you're not ready. You're not. It says here healing. If you're ready to mend, rejuvenate, recuperate, repair, recondition, and go through the process of being whole, then you are ready. You keep that. You got to do the work. So if you want that spiritual union still, and you almost there, keep doing the work. What's up, Christopher? Hey, Shar. I seen you. What's this? Spirit says somebody wants... Well, while you over here experiencing new beginnings, somebody from the past feels abandoned. Of course they do. They feel like you deserted them. They feel like they've been neglected. You've withdrawn. You have complete disregard. Notice that this boat is on land. Somebody feel like you ain't got not an ounce of emotion for them. And instead of using their power the right way with wizard, they probably over here about to bibbity bobbity and boo your ass because they feel abandoned. Now, you on the other hand, wizard, you are a rainmaker. You tapped into your full potential to manifest something from nothing. You've learned true alchemy, and now you're about to bring to fruition a connection between divine inspiration and the earthly realm. So one of the things that some of y'all have manifested is a real spiritual union, as well as real material blessings and divine grace. So you've learned to be a master manifester. Now this other person, they're using their wizardry to try to bring your ass back when there is no emotion. Y'all do. Okay, I need to say this for those of y'all who practice spell work, and I know all about it. I know all about it. I tell y'all all the time. I wasn't always loving light. Now, granted, I used to couldn't, even when I did step away and do stuff that was in the dark, I couldn't go but so far. I never practiced left hand. That was one of the first things I was told. I didn't get into voodoo and little hoodoo. I know all about magic. And I was told never to do left hand. That was the first rule when I stepped into that. You, for whatever reason, you can't do left hand. Probably because I was supposed to be anointed to do what I'm doing now. So I never really did left hand, but I know enough about it to be able to understand and what to tell you. So let me tell y'all something for those of y'all who practice magic, especially whoever is trying to bibbity bobbity boo and do love work. Love is a high vibration. It is 4 chakras up from the root and the sacral. It's a high vibration. You can't make somebody love you if you're low. If you don't love you and you're low vibrational and you're trying to do spell work, it's not going to work. It's not going to work on somebody who loves themselves. And you can't make somebody love you that don't. So that is a high vibration. It's just not, it's like wasting your time. You're going to actually get a backfire. You're going to become more obsessed with the person you're doing the work on. So you should just stop. Because it's like you're low vibing trying to do something high. And it just don't work like that. Just like certain divine gifts, darkness can't hold. Just like there's certain things darkness do that light can't hold. It's just a line there. And some things, that's one of them lines. Love is a high vibrational thing. You cannot do love work. Now, if you're going to do love spells, you do a love candle on your damn self to love yourself more, but you can't manifest nobody like this. It just don't work. And the way that this person, they have zero emotion. Child, that's a backfire. Just like you can't see that. Think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. I'm trying to help you. You wasting your energy. You wasting your candles. You wasting that your honey jar. You wasting your time. It's not gonna work on this person. They too, especially when somebody is on a whole nother level consciously, that shit just don't even work. Y'all ain't even on the same level. Now, if somebody was in the gutter like you, it might work. It might just work. If you and somebody are a vibrational match, y'all both on the low levels, that it might work. But somebody who's on a higher level, you can't bring them back down. You can't. They can step down on their own, but you can't bring them down. It don't work like that. Tribe. Now, don't get me wrong. If you allow somebody to be a bad influence on you, but typically once you reach higher levels of consciousness, you already see stuff before it happens and you counteract it. Your spirit team don't even allow you to go back. Especially if you're one of the ones who is walking into your divine purpose. And it kind of looks like some of y'all supposed to be telling your story. That's part of your divine purpose and stuff. God don't let you go backwards. They will stop you from going backwards. Before you allow this person back over here and bring up bad habits. No, we're not doing that. Once you hit a certain point, it's like God don't even allow it. See, now you're supposed to be surrounded with your real tribe. People who are like-minded. People who have a kindred connection. Where now these are the people you can have deep friendship. People who they're on a higher level of consciousness. See, this is what you're attracting. Higher levels of consciousness. People who are now your energetic match. That resonate on the same frequency, providing unconditional love and compassion. This is what you're supposed to be getting over here. Unconditional love and compassion. That's why when somebody get out of pocket, I be looking at you like, why is you talking to me sideways? Because this is supposed to be a place of love and light. Sometimes people fake the love and light, and you got to go. That's just what it is. This is supposed to be a soul tribe of love and light and people of like-minded. People who trying to go to higher levels of consciousness. Meditation is out here. It's time for some of y'all. You know I love meditation. You know how I feel about grounding. This is a sign to ground. Thank you. Mary Marcos. Thank you so much, baby. Oh, this is so nice. Thank you for your kind words, baby. That's so sweet. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, you didn't warm my little heart. You feel a little toasty inside. Thank you. Meditation. Y'all know how I feel about meditation. It's like one of the most important things we can do every day. You need to take some time to get still, to rest, to go within. Go into prayer. Do some sort of mindfulness, contemplation, silence. Why? Because that's when God talks to you. If you don't know how, you have to practice the art of being still. Now, some people will say, why I gotta be still? Because typically when people learn how to meditate, their minds still be all over the place. But if you can just go outside and just get still, have y'all ever just let your mind just wander? That is part of meditation, because now guess what your inside's doing? It's calming down. That your brain should not be bouncing off the wall feeling anxiety. If you go outside and you just start kind of bird watching or looking at the squirrels, it will calm you. It will calm you all the way down. And then that's when God will speak to you. You cannot hear spirit. Spirit has a softer voice. And when I say softer, like, they talk to us all the time. They may speak to you through your gut, which is your second brain. They'll speak to you in like soft tones, and you will miss it if you do not calm yourself. So like they'll give you intuitive nudges, but you can't hear nothing when you're full of anxiety, stress, and worry. Can't hear nothing because you be so busy looking at the problem, it just go right over your head. So you got to take time to get in the habit of learning how to be still so that your spirit team can lead you to more things you may need to work on to heal, or just, different things like that. Speaking of meditation, I was at work today. I seen a baby deer by itself, just hanging out in the grass. And I called it, and the baby deer almost ran up to me. I was talking to it like I was just saying I talked to my little dog, my little fat Coco, my little Coco Bean. So I was talking to this baby deer, and it almost ran up to me, but then a semi truck came by and it left. I was so pissed because it was getting ready to come up to me and everything. I told you I'd be attracting little animals like Snow White. It was so cute. It was such a cute little baby deer, little dog. I loved it. It was so cute, y'all. I felt so special. I was like, look at me out here. Now all I need is 7 dwarves. No, I'm just playing. Oh, goodness. No offense to anybody who's a little person. I'm not trying to be funny. It was a little joke. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. If you're a small person, limits. Okay, see, remember how I said too with meditation? This is one of the things that God will do with meditation. They will teach you where your boundaries need to be. That's another reason why God wants you to be quiet. Because listen, you got to know how to set certain boundaries and restrictions and limits. You got to learn how to do it. Like today, let me tell you something. I was sitting here and I was having a conversation with my spirit team, right? And then I kind of got to scrolling. And as I was scrolling, I was getting ready to watch something. Do you know they rung my ear? They rung, and I know which side. So like if I get a ring in my right ear, I feel like that is my angels. Okay, but if it's like on my left ear, I always think it's like my ancestors and stuff. But my right ear got the ringing real loud, and it was like, don't watch that. So right in the middle of me getting ready to watch something, it was like they rung my ear, and I knew that I wasn't allowed to watch whatever I was getting ready to watch. It was something on YouTube. Just it was like somebody was giving commentary, but whatever they were saying, my spirit team felt like you don't need that in your spirit. Change. I said, so I asked, y'all want me to start watching this? Yeah, okay. And I just had to go find me something else to do. So that's another reason why being still is important, because I was being still and quiet. Nobody was saying anything, and I was able to hear. They will show you where your boundaries are. And you should respect the boundaries that they lay forth, because it's for your protection. For whatever reason. Don't think, wide is the gate that leads to destruction. And sometimes knowing stuff is like opening Pandora's box. It puts you, when you open certain things, it opens up different portals and different things. Now, this is what they like. And now you don't realize you could be opening up a demonic pathway for like, this is what, and then now you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to stuff like that. Authenticity is out here. So now it says, now you are ready to be your true self. They say our sun sign is our mask. Our moon is who we really are. And your rising is who you're supposed to become, right? This is what they say. And your north node, when you get to your north node, this is you trying to become who you really supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You step into high levels of consciousness so you can become and ascend to whatever your rising is supposed to be, right? So, but in order for you to do that, you got to take your mask off. You got to look past whatever your sun sign is so you can reveal the internal truths of being true to oneself. You got to be genuine. You got to be ready to remove your mask, okay? To get to those deep feelings and thoughts where you can outwardly be your true self. Okay? Your true self. I know it might be fun to be a Leo sun, but what is your moon? And what is your rising? Because that's who you, that's the side of you keep tucked away, but that's who you really are. Our sun is our mask. You see what I'm saying? So think about what I'm saying. Longevity. Slow and steady wins the race. Listen, change does not come overnight, baby. It doesn't. And listen, so you got to be willing to go slow. Slow and steady, going the distance. Thank you, Phyllis Hall. No, sweetheart. You can, no. I'm not that type of reader. I'm more of a prophetess than I am a tarot reader. So thank you for the $2. If you want, you can take it back. Because I don't do pop-up readings. I know a lot of other readers do it, but my spirit team, when you pay for a reading from us, they be bonus. Sometimes they dig in. I'm not offended. I'm just telling you, I don't do pop-up reads. Until they tell me, now if they ever tell me I can do a yes, no, it will be because everything over here is Holy Spirit led. I don't go past the line. I work for them. I only do what I'm told. I don't even pick the cards. Even when you get a person read, I don't never pick the cards. They pick everything. So, sorry. So if that offends you, you can take the $2 back. But if not, thank you for the donation. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush the process, y'all. When you're doing inner healing, it takes time because you got to think about how many layers you have. If you've been trying to push stuff down from your childhood from years and years and years and drinking and doing different things to try to cover it up, sex, drugs, alcohol, whatever, all kinds of things, overeating, food can be an addiction too. Don't get it wrong. I'm talking about drugs and alcohol, but food can be an addiction for some people. If you're doing, or even hoarding, anything that you try to just keep putting layers and layers on, it's going to take some time to unpack all of that. So be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself like this turtle here, and know that slow and steady will help you to go the distance. You got to pace yourself. Okay? In order for you to be stable, you're going to have to pace yourself to find the strength and the courage to stay the course. Just know it don't happen overnight. And like a seed, and like when you watch seeds grow in a garden before it pops up out the ground, you got to remember there's a seed inside of you. It's going to take some time before that work inside of you becomes visible on the outside. Don't expect quick overnight fixes. If you've been cussing people out every day for a long time, you ain't going to stop that tomorrow. It's going to be a process. And little by little, you're going to start changing. It don't work like that. So please be kind and keep moving forward. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, it says desire. Spirit knows your passions, what you really long for, and what you really crave. Spirit knows your true desires. And they want you to also know to listen. One of the things that you learned about desire is, speaking of desires, is that everything that glitters ain't gold. You had to do some external appearances are also outward masks. That's your vanity. That's your ego. You used to wear a mask, and whoever you was dealing with is still wearing a mask. But when you're ready to take the mask off, that's where the real work begins. It's going to cost you something. Get ready with sacrifice. It will cost you something. Okay? And you got to be willing to listen. Find your own way. You ain't got to conform to everybody. See, this looks like a little narrow pathway. You're going to have to sometimes walk a different line than everybody else. You just have to. It's just the way it is. You can either conform to the dogma, or you can find your own way. Okay? Keep moving forward, please. Dream catcher. Some of y'all with dream catchers, the subconscious beneath the surface. Some of y'all have telepathic communication. I keep telling y'all about y'all dream world. Some of y'all are very active in the dream state. You know, sometimes your dreams, you could be gifted where you have like prophetic dreams and you'll dream stuff before it happened, or you'll get little hints about stuff that's going on in your life. If you know you're one of the people who are very, very active in the dream world, even though this is a dream catcher, what I would suggest you do is you better pray, child, before you go to sleep. If you one of the people who astroplane and like be all over the spiritual realm and you dream heavy every night, please start saying some prayers so that they can look after you in the dream state. Because sometimes y'all be agreeing to stuff in your dreams and don't even know. You got to cover all bases. Please start praying before you go to sleep if you do not, especially if you're very active in the dream state. Okay? Y'all, this is the Mirror Next Money Deck. Let's talk about money. I like when we talk about money because sometimes let's talk about wealth and prosperity and abundance. Hey, Melanie. You don't remember your dreams, angelic angel? Well, I have heard different people say different things. Some people say put a cup of water by the bed. That'll help you remember. That never worked for me. What I have known for me to remember my dreams, I always have my phone or a notebook or a piece of paper. Sometimes just reaching for stuff will make me forget. So I try to be still. So like if I dream, I try to be real still and tell myself what the dream was before I hurry up, before I forget. And then I try to write it down. I try to replay what I'm trying to remember before I lose it. Because, you know, sometimes just moving, it'd be like, damn, it's gone. Just like that. So I try to just sit there for a second while I'm still remembering and try to like list it up. You can also ask the divine to help you remember your dreams. Don't forget, y'all. I always try to tell y'all to remember that. You can go to the divine for anything you need. So if you really want to remember your dreams, angelic angel or whoever, Queen Demore, or whoever said that they don't remember their dreams, please ask the divine to help you. There's nothing under the sun that we cannot ask the divine for. I need help remembering my dreams. Sometimes I think you tell me things that are important. Or if you feel like the dream, you feel like spirit wants that message for you to remember it, to help you to remember it. And to ask for the gift to interpret the dream, please. And thank you. Because what good is having a dream and you can't even interpret it? Ask the divine. He can help you with everything. With everything. Holy Spirit, what you got for this collective? Oh, I get so tired of it. I'll tell y'all in a second. Let's start with these three. Y'all got something from the past coming up. For some of y'all, it's an old job or an old connection. Now, if it's an old job from the past, Spirit wants you to look at this past job to understand the future, a lesson, or an old skill. For some of y'all, this card is saying the past been trying to hold you back. Okay? And it's time for you to teach yourself how to be present. If you keep replaying certain things and it's holding you back from being your highest and best self, that means it's holding you back. But for some of y'all, this is saying you need to go back and revisit something you started and didn't finish. That thing you probably really, really want to do, maybe that's God's way of saying you're really going to be talented at that. Go get that job and you need to start working on that. So like if you know how sometimes you just like, maybe you want to learn how to, I don't know. You just really want to learn something, but you started writing a book and you put it down. Spirit is saying it's time for you to go pick that up. Pick it up and get on that. Okay. For some of y'all, it's a past connection. Now Not all past connections are bad connections. Some of y'all may have walked away from things that were really good for you. And Spirit might give you an opportunity for it to come back again when that person or that thing healed. So it doesn't have to mean your romantic partner. This could be anybody. So like maybe you had an old friend from school and y'all lost contact, or y'all ended on, not the worst of terms, but not the best either. But sometimes people grow and they mature, and then the universe gives you a second time around to make it right the second time. So think about that. Some of y'all will get that again. Others of you all will be moving towards solitude. Now, this is for those of y'all who are getting ready to step into Master Manifester. If you getting ready, if Spirit getting ready to put you in solitude, you getting ready to go through, get ready for a life. You getting ready to go through a glow up. This is Spirit trying to put you in a chrysalis. A chrysalis is what the butterflies go into when they get ready to turn into butterflies. The caterpillar makes. Some of y'all, this is what Spirit is saying. It's time for you to get your wings. It's time for me to transform you. And so I'm about to put a seed inside of you that is going to grow. Now, in order for it to grow, I need you away from everybody, because they will stomp out this seed just as quick as God puts it in you. So it's time for some of you to go into solitude and retreat into your private world so you can find answers. So it's going to be you and the divine. Okay? You can achieve great things that will be hard and that will come with some lonely episodes. So you about to learn a lot. It will be some lonely times. I don't really get bored, so I don't know. I don't need other people to not be bored, but some people do. Some people need outside stimulation. I ain't one of them. So if you know you're an extrovert and you don't like to be alone, this might be hard for you, but some of y'all need it. You just need to be by yourself for a little while. And it may be hard for all of you. Some of you, not all. Some of y'all will, you're not taking enough time for personal reflection, or you're taking too much time. Spirit saying some of y'all are taking too much time to reflect on personal reflection, and others of y'all are not doing it enough. So like some of y'all are already healed. Stop looking at the past and move forward. And then others of y'all need to kind of go back towards the past, like maybe heal your childhood wounding. If you haven't done that, Spirit is wanting you to do that. Others of y'all, why are you still doing that? We done already healed it. Let's move on. So sit still. Spirit will tell you, they'll nudge you in which direction to go. Some of you guys have a connection with animals. It's so cute. So some of you guys can need to work with animals or a spirit animal. So you need to unleash and build wealth with your spirit animal. How do you know what your spirit animal is? Sometimes you can have multiple spirit animals, and you will get them at different times when you need them. You'll know because they always coming. So like right now I've been seeing a lot of dragonflies. I mean, all the time. They be flying into my window. That sometimes they fly, by my head, whatever. So like that could be a spirit animal that's trying to get my attention. Like how I seen deer. If I start seeing deer 24/7, that might be a spirit animal trying to ask me to look up the spiritual meaning and to step into that power. That's something, you know what I'm saying? Different spirit animals come with different amounts of energy, and you can Google that. What is the spiritual meaning of this animal? And then get quiet and ask Spirit to help you to implement using that spiritual animal so that you can do something. For some of y'all, it's going to help you to grow money. Now, some of y'all are being called to be groomers, trainers, or work with animals in some capacity, like a veterinarian or something. Or Spirit is asking some of you guys to awaken the wild and free spirit that has been asleep for too long. Some of y'all have been asleep, and it's time for your spirit animal to wake up. Okay? Okay. I would love to know what is the spiritual significance of a centipede, Charlie. I'm so curious. I'm gonna knock it up. That is too funny. You're a centipede. Listen, you got a lot of doors getting ready to open up to you. Look, this is a field of doors. Which option will you take? There are many opportunities getting ready to become available to you. I did show some. Did we have 7 cups? Some of y'all got options, lots of them. It's time for you to take advantage of every opportunity getting ready to come your way. Let curiosity awaken your mind. Opportunities are coming and going without some of y'all even realizing it. There's a lot of growth here. Notice there's a lot of orange here. So this is a time for a lot of creative ideas. Okay? When it comes to making money. In a positive sense. Y'all know I'm high vibrational. Get your head out the gutter if you're going left with it. So you got a lot of good ideas where you can use your creativity. So if you get an idea and you're not really sure if it will work, run it past your spirit team. Talk to them and see how they want to do. If they can implement it or help you to bring it into fruition. Okay? You attract a lot of spirit animals. Patience. Spirit done said it now twice. Please have patience with yourself. It will require having faith while you're shown the way. The universe will give you what your soul needs at the perfect time. The need to control will leave no room for divine timing to work its magic. Don't rush the process. If you rush the process, you're not waiting on divine timing. Something can go wrong. Listen, when God does something, you got to remember, God is the only perfect thing ever. You know what I'm saying? I think, I don't know. Did he make Jesus perfect too? I don't know. Maybe he did. I can't remember. But listen, most things are not perfect. So you're going to have to wait on divine timing. God likes stuff done right. His foundation has to be done right. He don't send out no mess. So don't rush it. Don't rush your healing. Don't rush your process. Don't rush even how you're going to get money. Because a lot of times when God makes somebody go slow, it's because they're going to be around for a while. Anytime you see somebody get instant, first of all, don't compare yourself to nobody else. That's number one. Because, comparison is the thief of joy. You will start feeling bad about what you got going on, comparing yourself to somebody else. So let's not do that. But one of the things I do need to let you know, the reason why God will have you go slow and steady is because you're supposed to be around for a while. Typically, people who get stuff real quick, they're not going to last long. They were only meant to do it for a short period of time. And also, sometimes people who do stuff real fast, they're not even here long. Their earth assignment might not be there as long as yours. So don't be wishing that you could, they didn't hit such and such and such and such number, and I didn't. Don't rush that. Don't rush it. Okay? Take slow and steady, firm foundation. Wait on divine timing. God will let it bloom right when it needs to. And it will be just like a perfect show. Like just when a flower opens up, it just be so beautiful because it don't rush. It doesn't rush. So make room for divine timing to work its magic. Some of y'all are supposed to be promoters, but you're at a crossroads. So a promoter is somebody who has a brand new idea or a project with great potential or success. Some of y'all are supposed to be out here raising the vibration to higher vibrational situations. So you need to raise your vibration so you can attract more high vibrational things. Remember how I just said the thing about the magic and stuff? Low vibrant people can't manifest love. I don't give a damn what you say. You just can't. You never can. And if you don't love yourself, you really don't even know how you manifest something you can't even hold. It don't even make sense. I want them to love me. Why? You don't love you. So listen, Spirit is saying here, raise your vibration so you can attract higher vibrational situations. You want to go higher, then you're going to have to raise your vibration because like attracts like. Some of y'all at a crossroads. What you about to do? What you going to choose? You got a choice to make. And this is a real important decision. It says, is the path you're leaning towards challenging you to grow? That's how you need to pick which road to choose. Is this road challenging me to grow? Sometimes the road that is the easiest is not always the best road for you. Sometimes the road that is longer is the road you need to take. So how do you decide which road? Is it challenging you to grow? Feeling stuck or with no clear aim is holding some of y'all emotionally hostage. If you feel stuck, that's anxiety. You ain't going to move forward. You ain't going to choose either road. That's why I told you got to go back and ground. It will hold you emotionally hostage. So, you know, like, have you ever seen somebody who can't make their mind up? That's because they need to go ground. If you can't make your mind, oh, I'm scared. Ooh, I don't know about that. Ooh, this could go wrong. You got to go calm yourself. Please calm yourself. Fear is not of God. And you can ask God to give you the courage or to illuminate which pathway you need to take. Sometimes you don't have stuff because you're not asking the right questions. At the bottom of the deck, we have spirituality. Spirituality is going to be real important for some of y'all. Some of y'all know magic. Now, when I say magic, some people use money magic spells to increase their wealth and prosperity. Money magic works in a lot of different ways. Sometimes it's just positive affirmations. Some of y'all it's candle work or altar work. So some of y'all it's prayers. You ask the divine. It's all in how there's different forms of magic. Words of spells, honey. Every time you pray, you ask God to work some magic in that life. So figure it out. It's time for some of y'all to increase your wealth. So either pray, do what you're going to do so you can get this money without taking it from somebody. Because I'm going to manifest such and such to take that back. No. We high vibrational. We're not doing that. Some of y'all are called to be spiritual advisors, healers. Some of y'all will be tarot readers or anything in the occult. There's lots of different things you can do. Some of y'all are being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path. One shoe don't fit all. God can have a one-on-one divine relationship with you, and it will be unique to you. Okay, that was at the bottom of the deck. At the top of the deck, it's change. Told you it's time for y'all to go through. Look at all them butterflies. It's time for somebody to go through a transformation. There's a change for the better coming your way. Just because you don't see something happening does not mean that it's not happening. Don't resist change or it will block the good things the universe wants to give you. And when I cut the deck, you about to be the talk of the town, baby. You know why people going to be talking about you? Because you're an inspiration. Some of y'all are supposed to be inspiring and helping raise the consciousness of the collective. So get ready. It's time for you to go through a change. It says just because don't resist change. It says resisting change will block the good things the universe wants to give to you. But a lot of y'all going to be talked about. People are getting ready to talk about what you're doing or what you're doing. So in order to memorize the drama and take personal responsibility, always act with integrity. If people are going to talk about you, at least let them talk about good stuff. Okay? Don't give them a reason to talk about, oh, you out here doing terrible. Your personal drama for some people might get in the way, and that could be what people are gossiping about. But I think it's more so about you being an inspiration. You have a spark of inspiration that will ignite brilliant ideas. It's essential that you're clear about what you want and follow your heart. Okay? And if you want people who, like when you get a lot of ideas, you don't know where to start, Spirit says, too many of those can block you from getting anything started. So just try to work on one thing at a time. I want to thank the Most High, my spirit team, the Holy Spirit, for just really, really good reading. Collective. I need to thank Angelic Angel, Bit by Charlie, and JP the God for moderating. I have something I need to tell y'all. Thank every last one of y'all for being here. I don't take it lightly. This has been a long journey, child. I'm talking about long, tedious. I get that slow as a tortoise. But when God doing something right, it takes time. Don't rush the process, okay? Y'all, this reading was really, really good. I love the tarot reading. Even if you have not did all the steps, some of the things that I said in the tarot reading, it do start in with you. It is your job to figure something out. Y'all, this stuff is meant to help you learn to look at yourself. Hold up that mirror and look at yourself. And when you see change needs to be made, please make the change. And ask the divine to be a mirror for you, to show you what you need to change and what you need to work on. Remember this, if you don't remember nothing else. Anything you need help with in any area of your life, whether it be love, losing weight, getting rid of addictive behaviors, removing things that don't serve you, people, places, or things, anything you need help with, you can go to the divine and ask for help. A closed mouth don't get fed. You have to ask, seek, knock. Ask and the answer will be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open. Please get in the habit of asking for what you don't have so you can get strong, so you can keep moving forward. Okay? Keep striving to be your highest and best self. I want to thank every last one of you for hitting the like button tonight. Thank you for joining me. I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be an afternoon read. Okay? So if you're looking for me tomorrow afternoon, I will be doing an afternoon read for the collective. Okay? So please join me for that, as well as the nighttime read. So there will be 2 readings tomorrow. The one at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. And I think about 2 or 3 o'clock, I will be doing the afternoon read. I'll schedule it. It'll be scheduled so you can set your notifications. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night and thank you for being here. Bye, baby.